What is going on, everyone? Ratchet is back for another video, and today is the day we've been waiting for a long time. We're finally getting our turbo and a Miata tuned today, dyno tuned, so it's going to be pretty damn interesting. Unfortunately, Austin has something to do this morning, so I'm just going to drive it to the tuner shop and we'll get right into it. But before we get into today's video, I just want to shout out one of our fans who is awesome, decided to make this right here. Dave Leveski, I'm not sure if I'm saying your last name right, but thank you so much. That thing is so cool. This is all handmade. It's just something he does on the side as a hobby, and all he asked for was to feature this in one of our videos. So thank you so much, and we're definitely hanging this in the garage over there behind the Miata where we do most of the work. But just the attention to detail is incredible. This is our logo, and yeah, we thank you so much. So you'll definitely be seeing that behind the Miata in the garage there. Without further ado, let's get this thing on the road. All right, we are in the Miata ready to hit the road. This car has been kind of MIA because we had some bolts we had to address in the engine bay with the turbo mounting to the intake manifold. Had some issues with that, and the bolts were on some kind of weird back order. We went to all these different hardware stores, auto parts stores, etc., and none of the places had these bolts that we needed. So unfortunately it took us a while to find them, but now we have them. The car's back and running, so let's give this bad girl a little cold start here. Oh yeah, here we go. Hopefully we make it there in one piece, and we'll get some driving shots along the way. Should be fun. We are going to be going on a highway, so I did put the top up. This is pretty much the only time we have the top up. Let's give her a little flip. Woohoo! Give it a little rip here. Already got one thumbs up from a Subaru, so this car just stands out so much. It's awesome. We're approaching the highway in a little bit. I'm honestly kind of nervous. We've never really taken this thing on the highway. Haven't really taken it far at all, so it should be interesting. The drone is unbelievable. We're going 60 miles an hour. It's so loud, but those tunnel runs are sweet. Got the headlights up for a little change of scenery here. Woo! Getting so many looks, I love it. Alright guys, we made it to the shop here. There's actually another Miata being tuned right now, which is kind of funny and unplanned, but check this place out. They got a bunch of sick builds. Ooh, there's that Miata. Made it here in one piece. Highway driving one was kind of sketchy, but hopefully this guy can get tuned, and then we'll get this on the dyno. We can make it for you. And that's 2 p.m. Alright guys, we're getting started on the first Miata. Fully built engine, and got a lot of other shit done to it. So guys, he just ran 233 horsepower on 20 pounds of boost. That's a fully built motor, everything. So he's gonna put 2 degrees of timing in and see what it does. This thing's a monster. Goals right there, goals. not too bad.
Later.
Well guys, have some bad news. The Miata did not get tuned today. So we're at the tuner and he ran, one or two runs to start it off to get all the bass lines down, and we had an issue with the throttle cable, so he buttoned that up, which was good. It was idling a little too high, so that was put on wrong before. Having a couple issues with that, but he said the fuel is not there. The fuel volume needs to ramp up a lot, because if not, this motor's going to outer space. It's blown up. So we're unfortunately going to have to order fuel injectors and a new fuel pump. He gave his recommendation of at least 1,000 cc injectors, and then like a 320 pump or even bigger. So we really need to get that fuel rolling through. He couldn't really do anything for us, unfortunately. Had a feeling that might happen because these stock injectors are only like 216 cc. It is what it is. We learned the hard way. We'll be back though very shortly. We're going to order those parts tonight and get this car going. Couple minor things to button up as well. So it was a good learning experience today. Unfortunately, didn't get the car tuned like we wanted to, but in due time, very soon, very soon. So that's pretty much going to be a wrap for today's video. Unfortunately, we didn't get it tuned like we wanted to, but we know what we need now based on what the tuner recommended, and we'll be back, and this thing will be a frickin' missile. So one more thing before we go, just want to give a big thanks, shout out to our fan Dave, producing that awesome handmade carving sign. So thank you, Dave, we appreciate that so much. And that's just a temporary spot for you. We might put it to the left or right or down here somewhere, so we'll find a spot for it. But until next time, Ratchet Wrenches out. Peace.